Sometimes whenever I come here and say something, it is normal for people to come and criticize or attack or say anything they want to say. It is normal. It tells me I'm doing a good job, seriously. Because if I should say something and I don't get people to do otherwise, and everybody comes here and praise me, then that means I'm not doing well. Because sometimes when you are speaking the truth, it is bitter. Yes. Whatever reaction you get after whatever I say here is normal. We all have allergies. Because one day I was eating snails, and then I had a northerner friend who said, so you're eating snails. Like, it was so weird to her. Meanwhile, she will leave here and go and eat dog meat, which I also will not eat it. So, we are two different people. What you dislike, I might like it so much, and what I like, you might dislike. It doesn't mean I shouldn't befriend her again because she's eating dog meat or something. Yes, that is her opinion. So I allow her chew whatever meat she wants to chew. So it's normal. Whatever reaction everybody gets here, it is normal. So normal to me. I'll give you a story. I'll display a picture on the screen for you to see. I'm a Catholic, and every church we have groups like associations, smaller groups that we join just to entertain us or even socialize. We join these groups for socialization. So in the Catholic we have different groups. So I decided to join Christian mothers and fathers, and we have daughters too, but it's all one group. Now, even in this group, it got to a time they were like, okay, I've been in that group for long, so they need to initiate me inside the group. I said, okay, no problem. I bought everything they asked me to buy. I sold clothes. I did everything. I went for rehearsals, did everything for the initiation. Now, on that day, they gave me a scarf, a white scarf to tie my hair with. So I gave it to my mom to do it for me because there was a logo at the middle, so it needs to show well. So I gave it to my mom to do it for me. While she was tying my scarf, we were a group of people. We were like 50 people that they initiated, and then these 50 people were from different regions and districts. So we all came together and did it. So one of the presidents from a different district just came to us where my mom and I were, and she was like, aren't you a daughter? I said, no, I'm a mother. They said, if I knew they will initiate you into mother, I wouldn't have allowed, because when people see young girls like you, they wouldn't want to join the group. So we are trying to encourage the youth to join the Christian mothers and all that. Like that group is the same as Imaku. If you know Imaku in Ghana, that is how it is. So the woman was like, if she had known, she would have told the president of my district not to make me a mother, but rather I should still remain a daughter. Because when the youth sees that I'm young and then they've made me a mother, they wouldn't be interested in joining the group. Do you know why? When you're a mother, you have to tie a scarf. You have to wear kaba and slits. So because of the scarf that we tie on our hair, the youth don't want to join that group. So I asked myself, my mom just looked at my face, and we laughed. Do you know what surprised us? The youth is now telling the church what to do. A whole Catholic church. You know how Catholic churches are. They are responsive to time. They are so disciplined and all that. Even the Catholic church, the youth is trying to tell the Catholic church what to do. That if you had known that they are going to initiate me to be a mother, you wouldn't have agreed. You would have let them allowed me to continue to be a daughter, because when the youth sees that I'm young and they've made me a mother because of the scarf, they don't like to join the group. Can you listen to yourself? We've thrown all our doctrines away. And when I come here and I'm telling you people that you should learn from others, you say, hey, look at the Islam as a religion. Their doctrines have still been the same since inception. The way they dress, the moment a child is born, they will put mayafi, they will put veil, they will cover the child. And it has been like that. There have not been any changes in their doctrines and their way of life. I mean, their lifestyle. When I come here and I'm trying to do slightly comparison just to awaken Christians to sit up, then they get angry that, hey, I'm a rebel leader. I'm a Christian also. But sometimes, if we as human beings, we look at others' lifestyle and advise ourselves with them. So there's nothing wrong with that. You can look as a fellow human being and try and learn something from them. Since the time they started teaching us Islamic religion in primary school, the way I know them to be dressing is still the same. I've not seen changes. Unless, of course, the Muslim person who doesn't want to follow doctrines, he or she gets out quietly. But once they are inside, you tie your hair, you cover yourself. It is still there. There is nothing like the youth says, if I tie my hair, I won't join the group, so I'm leaving. Dabi. It is never done. Now what do we see? You tell me that if the youth sees that I've tied my hair as a young girl, they will not join the group. They shouldn't join. So when you see the picture I have displayed, I have tied my hair standing there. And then the person that is almost of my age or of the same age as I am is saying that she's still a daughter. So she wears the kaba and slits and decides not to tie her hair, because when she ties her hair, the youth won't join. Now ask yourself, the hair that she has not tied, how many people, how many youth have joined that group in her district? Ask yourself that question. Ask yourself that question. See, Christians, we've lost a lot. We've thrown away a lot. Wake up. Wake up. And some then you be just fighting, talking plenty, attacking people. And they are talking as if as for them, they are so serious in Christianity. Nothing. They don't know anything. They don't know anything. They don't know anything. Even the pastors, some are preaching so hard, trying to pull their members, but no. The world is pulling the youth. The world is pulling the youth. They are just doing their own thing. They are just doing their own thing. It's just a pity. I wish Christians will still maintain their doctrines, will still stick to their rules. Now Christians are rather doing the rules and regulations of the church instead of what the Bible is telling us to do, or what the true church, the doctrines of the church, are we doing them? No, we are rather doing what will fit the society. Church, wake up. There's a whole lot going on. We have slept a lot as Christians. We are letting the world take everything away from us. When I say learn from someone, I'm not saying you should feel so bitter or offended or something. When you sit down and analyze what I'm saying, you will know that yes, it's the fact I'm saying. Any true Christian will attest to what I'm saying. You see how it's difficult these days winning a soul for Christ. You see how